Welcome back, Story Tribe teachers. Today's class, what we will look at, what we do an overview of, is wheat. The class wheat. All right, so let's first jump right into study. So for study, what you'll be doing is working with flashcards like this, introducing key words to children. You'll note that in the upper left-hand corner, there is what looks like some wheat. Okay? For this class, all of the cards have this in the upper left corner. So go ahead, use these cards, engage in some fun with the kids, create some new sentences, interesting sentences, and then get ready for the next part of class, explore. All right, now for explore, remember to hand out the postcards, one to each child, and to explain what the question is on the reverse side, so that they're excited and they know the answer they're trying to look for during explore. Now during explore, you will be primarily using, hold on just a moment, it is this one right here. You will be using this booklet for wheat, okay? All right, so on the first spread, let's take a look at some of the information. We have, what is wheat flour, okay? What is made of flour? On the bottom here, we can see examples that you can interact with the kids about. Have they ever eaten bread? Have they had pizza, cake, mantou, that's a Chinese food, pasta? Okay, so flour, wheat is used to make wheat flour, which is then used to create many things that children probably enjoy and love to eat. Talk a bit about the field mice that also enjoy wheat. Here we have content about what's made of wheat, how wheat flour is made, field mice, very cute what's happening here, moles, and then moles, okay? So they have some fun characters to get to know. And then here we have a recipe for baking bread, okay? So you can encourage them, and this will probably also be introduced to their parents to try to make a great connection at home as well. So this should be pretty fun. Should be able to talk a lot about some foods that they enjoy, compare Western foods and Chinese foods. Have some fun with that. Then the next thing that you'll go into is read. All right. So the Mole Sisters may be the book that you have available to you in class, but it could be another storybook as well. Not terribly important. What's important is that the story connects with the content that you've introduced in class during Explore and some of the vocabulary that children have learned in the study part of class. This is a very simple, fun, cute story. Do your best to make story time really fun. Okay, that's really the core. We want children to really enjoy and be excited about story time. If nothing else, we want them to enjoy story time. Okay? So let's do our best on that. Then after reading, the next part of class is create. All right, so for create, what we'll be doing is we'll be making a sachet, okay? Before class, you can encourage kids to bring some dried plants, dried flowers, if they have whole wheat, grain, or if you do in class, bring that with you as well. So if they bring it to class or not, you should have some of this ready, some potpourri or some dried flowers, dried leaves, whatnot. Introduce them to the kids, what you've got available, and then encourage them to sample, to take a little bit of say the roses, the chamomile, some dried leaves, and mix them into a bowl of their own. So I'll say this is my bowl. So I've chosen some of this, then from another bowl I chose some with the green, then I've got some purple. Okay, so, and you give them, say, this is about how much you want, maybe. All right. Actually, realistically, we're talking something like that, maybe. Okay? All right. And when they're ready, you give them a piece of cloth, okay? A square piece of cloth like this. And show them how to pour the contents into the middle carefully. And if any of it gets away, move it into the center. Okay, good. Now, the next thing to do is to consider what surprise special item to add into our sachet. Now, I've decided to put in a cowrie shell, a little shell. So this could be anything, as long as it's not a sharp item, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the middle. All right, then you show the children how to grab the 4 corners. I grab 1 corner, connect, 2 corners, connect, 3 corners, connect. Then I go back again, grab the corner, grab the corner, grab the corner, grab the corner. Okay, now I've got all these corners here. I can twist if I want. And what I'm going to be trying to do now is this. I don't know if this is going to work, actually. Let's give it a try. This cloth is a little bit small, and I chose a little bit too much. You know what? I'm going to empty out a little bit, okay? It's a little too aggressive with this content here. Okay, so I got that in the middle. Got this scrunched up, and it's really, the key is to make sure that there aren't any holes for the contents to escape through, okay? Then I'm going to have this piece of ribbon. Now, children will not be able to do this on their own. So, you can have them hold it, and you as the teacher help them tie this in place, okay? And then, if the kids are old enough, you can also teach them how to, one of the many different ways, to actually make a bow tie so that the ribbon or the twine that you're using looks nice and pretty. Okay, now we have our beautiful sachet. There's a surprise inside, and it should smell like chamomile or rose or whatever is inside. And you can explain to kids. Now, you can give this to your mom, or you can put it in your room, and when it stops to start smelling wonderful, you can't smell much of anything, then you can crunch it. Crunch it around like this, and smell it again. And the smell will come back, will be fresh again. So that's a lot of fun, and it's something for the kids to take home at the end of class. Great gift for the parents as well. Okay, so that is create. After create, the next thing you will do is play. All right, and for play this class, go back to the basics, soccer or international football. So you have a soccer ball, you already have a pump, so get your soccer ball ready, pump it up, and then you can explain some of the rules of soccer to your kids. You can have them practice balancing the soccer ball on the backs of their hands, try on their feet, activity, things like that. Try balancing it on their head, their back. Some stunts like that would be great to do indoors. The actual game of soccer where you're kicking about and whatnot should probably be left till you have an opportunity to be outside on a field or on a lawn. Okay? Great. After you teach or introduce the game of soccer to them and have some fun with the soccer ball in class, then you want to summarize and tell the children what their homework will be and say, look forward to seeing you next time, kids.